off plan. This whole week has been completely weird, but it happens. 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy, 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy, just kind of alternated that.
You're listening to this or watching this, I am super excited for this next round of podcasts, which is essentially going to be me going through solid marathon training. But I just kind of wrote down my history here. And for those of you on video, you can look at the screen, but I'll kind of run down. My first marathon, I was 25 years old. It was 2008 Philadelphia Marathon. I ran 2:28 as my first one. Before I show you this sticky note, let me tell you my approach on this whole marathon training block, where I'm at in my life right now, and what I think would be beneficial to help others wanting to do good marathon training. It's not to complicate things. Okay, there is so much on the internet. There is so much that people talk about zone 2 training and threshold training and lactate threshold and the workouts and the VO2 max work and the marathon pace tempo, and all of this stuff is very helpful in some ways if you know the lingo and if you know the language. What I want to do and what I want to show you and give you a peek into my world and my life is I treat my own training a lot more simplistic than you might be used to listening to others on the internet. So think of those. That's literally kind of how I approach my training paces right now. Trust me, we'll get more technical. I might even use a running fitness calculator once I do some fitness tests. But right now, the end of base phase, I do not care how fast or slow my recovery runs are. I do not care how fast or slow my so-called fake workouts are going. And then in my personal life, things got crazy. This whole year has been pretty difficult. My father passed at the end of February. So all of that to say, trust me, I'm not going to cry this whole thing, but and you have to be adaptable when things don't go to plan. You have to get back on plan somehow, but also give yourself grace for when things aren't perfect. I'm excited to have an A race be grandma's this coming June. And as I kind of organize my thoughts and organize some topics to talk about, I'm going to be popping on here about every other week. I'm going to keep these podcasts a little bit shorter, more like 10 to 15 minutes, but I want to give you an overall story arc of why I'm doing what I'm doing.